Cancer Partners UK conducted this research on spirometry-monitored deep inspiration breath hold, specifically to look at the reduction that we achieve through this technique of dose to the heart. The heart is a critical structure that sits just below the chest, and in radiotherapy it's difficult to reduce radiation dose to the heart. Deep inspiration gives us that opportunity. The reason that's important is any dose to the heart can increase the patient's potential for a late effect, and particularly I'm talking things like a major cardiac event or even death. So this research is actually really important for the insurers. Not only does it give a major differentiator between the private sector and the NHS, because deep inspiration breath hold is not widely available in the NHS presently, but it also shows the tangible benefit we get from these type of innovations, in particular the reduction in late effects. Now what's important with breath hold radiotherapy and radiation to the chest wall and the underlying critical structures, particularly the heart, is that the side effects of the heart can manifest really quite quickly. Once upon a time we thought we wouldn't see these side effects for many years, but actually the side effects are seen within sometimes only 2 years. That means that the insured patient may well still be insured by the insurer, in which case that cost will be borne by the insurer. So it's really important that to keep these benefits known so that the insurers can offer these tangible benefits to their patients. Cancer Partners want to use this data to move forward, to understand the long-term benefits that we actually see in patients. It's one thing to have those theoretical benefits, which we've seen in this research. Now we want to track that to see if we actually see those tangible benefits realised in reality. This information in this research is actually really quite pertinent for the debate between public versus private services. The key thing is that we want to understand the benefits of new innovations, and we benefit from sharing this information. The NHS has a massive data source. They collect patient outcomes and patient experience routinely, and it's not done necessarily so well here in the private sector. What we want to do is to change that, to provide this information into the national registries so that we can benefit from one another's information and specifically use that to be more patient-centric. The main reason for Cancer Partners UK wanting to share this data with the NHS is so that both parties benefit from the understanding that we glean from this type of research. The NHS has a massive data source, and we should be able to understand more about their patient needs by getting better understanding of their data. But reciprocally, if we can provide our data to the NHS, then we give that benefit back to the NHS, and collectively we will learn and enable us to foster this innovation and to progress research further. The key findings from Cancer Partners research into spirometry-monitored deep inspiration breath hold was that we saw a tangible reduction in radiation dose to the heart of around about 0.62 gray to the median dose to the whole heart. Now that might not sound much, but that's actually a statistically significant reduction in dose. And what that theoretically translates to is a reduction in patient side effects down the line. What we see from this reduction is a potential reduction in coronary death and major coronary artery defects. This research is a really important piece of research for Cancer Partners UK. What we're constantly striving to do is to keep abreast of innovation and to be first movers in innovation. But the important thing in doing so is that when we employ innovation, that it's evidence-based. What we're doing in this research with spirometry-monitored deep inspiration breath hold is ensuring that we're seeing tangible benefit from our innovations. And we will employ that across CPUK and across other techniques as we progress our innovation.